What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. It's episode 232. Welcome back to the show. Hey, what's up? It's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. Happy weekend. Woo! Jesus. I can't believe it's almost May. Anyways, this is Q&A number 28. I'm going to jump right into the questions. Thanks for being here. Thanks for asking questions. By the way, that was all, like, that whole happy weekend shit that was all a front or a fake. That was all fake. I'm not having a good time right now. I'm not having a good time. Right before I sat down to podcast, I got my beverage prepped. I dumped a liquid IV packet into my glass of water, stirred it around, got it prepped, ready, and I was all excited to sit down to podcast. Next thing I know, a thought from the past entered my mind, and it was kind of dark. It was kind of depressing, and I lost my grip. I lost my grip on that glass and it shattered all over the floor, and I had to clean up a whole mess of water and glass and liquid IV and all that. It was just a lot, and that's what happened right before I started today. So there you go. There's a life update. There's a little scene. I just set the scene a little bit for you. The thing is, when you break glass, you can't half-ass the cleanup. Like, you can't just do a little sweep job. Like, you really have to get every little grain off the floor, or else you'll walk around your place barefoot and get a little piece of shrapnel in there and your heel, and then you'll be fucked. And I also have a puppy. So anyways, let's just jump right into the questions. Why am I dilly-dallying? I can't believe I've done this now, 28 weeks in a row? Yeah, because each week I do it. So if you're new, hi, I'm Jacqueline. Welcome to my podcast. This is my audio diary. I get on the microphone 7 days a week and talk it out, talk about my life, talk about my ideas, talk about the world, current events, anything and everything. There's really nothing, like, every day is different. Anyways, so yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to tune in. I'll be here every day for you. So yeah, if you're new, I podcast, or I do a Q&A podcast every Saturday. So let's do question number 1, and I'm already triggered. I'm already feeling like I'm going to over-explain myself right here. God damn it. The reason why I hate this question, or I'm just like, I feel triggered by it, is because it's so true. Question from an OG listener is, first question, here it is. Slacking a bit? Question mark. Slacking a bit? You guys, I've hit rock bottom with this podcast. I feel it. I don't know if you guys can tell when you're listening, but I feel like, here's the truth. I do a lot outside of podcasting. I'm not just a podcast host 7 days a week. I have other shit going on in my life. And this is a season of a lot of growth and change and progress, and a lot of good things are happening in my life outside of podcasting. So I hate the word busy, but it's kind of like that for me. And so we're in the beginning, when I got the show started, I was super gung-ho. I couldn't shut up about how much I love podcasting. I really looked forward to it every day, and it was like the best thing ever. And it felt different than it does now. Now it feels like I can't say that I dread it. Like, I never sit down to podcast and go, oh fuck, I have to podcast. That never happens, but it's just not the same feeling as it was in the beginning. And you have to understand, I've been doing this, today's 232? Yeah, 232 days in a row. So there's going to be highs and lows, and I'm going to feel different on different days, especially if there's changes in my life in the background of it all. So anyways, but yeah, to answer your question, I feel like, yes, I have been slacking. I'll admit it. I don't take notes. I don't prep for the show like I used to. I don't write anymore. Like I did a lot of writing at the beginning where I would I had a journal chucked full of tons of ideas, tons of thoughts, tons of anything and everything that came to mind I would write down and I would talk about it on the podcast, where now I'm like, I just press record and I'm like, well, we're just going to do a stream of consciousness and whatever Jacqueline thinks about today is what we're going to talk about. And then I end up doing a stupid quiz on BuzzFeed, or I'll go on like CNN, I'll read the news and rant about news and I don't know. So yeah, I have been slacking. But it feels like I feel like I'm being kind of dramatic too about, rock bottom. I don't know what it is. I just am not as inspired. And I think it's because I'm maybe too comfortable. I think I need to maybe rework the show, sit down, reorganize my thoughts about it. Maybe I could pivot right now, change it up, and pick a format that's different than this and stick with it for a while and try it out. And have like segments that I do regularly, whatever. So, but also, I'm not slacking. I'll also answer the question with, nope, I'm not slacking, because I set out to do a podcast 7 days a week and I've been delivering on that 232 days in a row now, and I never fuck it up. I never miss. I give you guys 7 podcasts a week. So technically I'm not slacking on the output, like what I'm producing content wise, but it's the quantity. No, wait, the quality is I'm slacking on the quality. The quality or the what the fuck? Quantity? Okay, anyways. That was a little bit too long of an answer for that question, but I knew I was going to over-explain myself, and I really did. Next question. Are you going to be able to keep working from home after the pandemic? What pandemic? What? Literally, that's my new mindset. I'm like, what's happening? Oh, pandemic who? COVID who? 2020 who? Like, it's done, bitch. It's over. What are you doing? I think there was I don't know what I was listening to. I think it's obviously a podcast. Or I don't know, what was it? And fuck, it was something recent too. And someone in public asked a guy with a mask on, like, hey, what are you doing? It's over. Like, take it off. It's over. What are you doing? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my mindset. I'm like, right now I work from home. Yep, that's the thing. And I plan on working from home for the rest of, I guess in 2021. Yeah, that's going to be my gig. Cause yeah, as you know, I work remote, I work in PR, and it's legit, and I love it, and I love what I do, and exciting things to come with me in that job, which is cool. But, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I think I was having this conversation with my sister. I actually told her, I was like, I can create my own day. I can do my own thing because I work remote. It's the most amazing thing, because I'm not tied to a location in an office and having to commute and drive and like get ready in the morning to like go in. It's like a completely different lifestyle. And I'll be honest, it's taken me pretty much up until like the last month to really get comfortable with it. It was a struggle at first, and I really sucked at like blocking or like setting boundaries around my personal life and my work life and the times I did shit. So it all kind of blended together, and I felt kind of like I just felt messy and chaotic about everything was shitty like that. And so anyways, yeah. Put yourself on a schedule and stop working at a certain time, start working at a certain time. Like, it was so bad. I would be like up until like 11, 12, 1, just like on my emails, like looking at shit. I'm like, what am I doing? Next question. How's Jimmy? This is from my mom. Jimmy is amazing. He looks like a baby wolf now. I don't even know why I call him that. No, he's definitely not wolf-like. I mean, he kind of is. He looks like a dog now. He finally crossed over into the he crossed over from the puppy look to the dog look, which is kind of depressing, because that cute little chunky fluffy puppy look is so, especially with golden retrievers, is so precious. It's so it's like It's precious as fuck, and it's done. It's over, and all I have are videos and pictures of him. So, but he's good. I put on a bandana around his neck. I put a bandana on. Jesus. I haven't drank water yet on the show. I need to take a little breather here. Let me sit up. And I'm also cutting off my trachea. Is that what it's called? Sitting back like that. No, I put a bandana around his neck, and I don't know why I haven't done it until literally today. It is so cute. He's definitely a red dog. Like, every accessory we have for him is like me and my caretaker of him, just me. All of my dog accessories are red because it looks really cute on him. But he's good. It's wild how it seems like yesterday he was shitting all over my bed. Go listen to like the January episodes or February when I got him. I think I got him in February. I can't remember. But yeah, the first night I took him home, like the first and second night he shit. He had like bloody diarrhea for 3 days. Had to take him to the vet. It was a whole thing. But it's wild how that's so in the past now, and he shits logs like it's I learned something off of speaking of dogs and poop and stuff. I don't even know why this is now the subject, but because my dog is okay. First of all, something that you don't realize until you are a new dog parent or whatever is that they are literally a shit factory. They're a little shit factory, and for their entire life, especially if you live in a city and you don't have a giant yard where they can shit wherever in, like, you're going to be picking up every pile of shit they ever take. Like, that's what you do. And so anyways, but something I learned, speaking of shitting, let me just get to this, is apparently there's a thing that with dogs where that when they circle around back and forth before they take a shit, they're trying to find north, like true north, because I think they shit to the north or something, like they stick their ass to the north. I don't know if it's true. Should I look that up? I actually should. Let's find this out for real. Do dogs shit to the north? It's actually a Google search. No fucking way. Researchers have found that dogs use Earth's magnetic fields to align their bowel and bladder movements, and they prefer to relieve themselves along a north-south axis. I never thought of this. This is another thing. Like, I've had dogs all my life, but I had them when I was younger, right? And I didn't Google shit like I do now. I just sit at home on my laptop, and if I think something, I Google it. I get on my phone, I Google shit. That wasn't my childhood, right? So if I was curious about something, or I wouldn't, anyways, okay. But like, I never noticed how they would do that circle thing. But now that I have Jimmy, every time he has to shit, he goes back and forth, sniffs the ground back and forth until he finds the perfect little angle or in spot. So I'm going to pay attention to that, and I'll report back if, I'll just like get my compass out on my phone and see I'll see how many degrees off he is. I'll fucking line his ass up to the, just like, that could be a cool video or a funny video. I should do like a TikTok where I have the Google search, like, or I have the Google like info about dog shitting using the Earth's magnetic fields to shit, and then so I post that, and then I get my compass up on my phone, and then I film that, and then have like Jimmy in the background, and then I don't know. Someone come up with something about like with that. Okay, next question. So, you know what? I feel like I've been slacking this week, honestly. Let me just do a little reflection real quick. The weather in San Diego has been so gray and gloomy all of a sudden, and I have for the longest time, for like the whole month of April, we've had bright blue skies, sun, like almost 80-degree weather, and so it really hit me like a brick this week when it got all dark and gray and kind of shitty, and I'm like, it's wild how like I'm highly sensitive to, or highly affected by the weather like that. I really am. And you know what? I used to get shit about that, and I used to say like, or people would be like, that's all in your head. It's all in your head. Da da da. Like muscle through it. Just whatever. I'm like, no, I legitimately feel more tired, less motivated, less. I just like don't want to do anything if it's gloomy and rainy and shitty out. And especially when I go home to Washington, I notice this. It's like, I just feel like I just feel like dying. not even dying. I didn't even know how to explain it. And that's why I love living here where it's mostly sunny, and like this is my hub. And then I love like vacationing to cooler, colder places now because I'm there temporarily, and then it's kind of a vibe. It's kind of fun to like go back and see the fall changing, like the changing leaves in the fall and the really blustery Washington days where I live. Anyways, so fuck. Okay, what was I even talking about? Oh, why I was slacking off this week. Let me do the next question. Okay, life advice from your 20s, question mark? Ooh. Let me take a drink. Jeez. I've learned a lot in my 20s. Let's see. Life advice. No. No is a full sentence. That's my advice. No is a full sentence. When you say no, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't need to provide an explanation or a justification as to why you said no. You don't need to elaborate. No means no. No is a full sentence. That is my life advice. That's something I've learned and I've had to like implement time after time after time. Like, and I kind of it's weird when I look at my 20s, and I think I said this recently on a podcast. How it's weird how like every couple years have looked so much different than the years before, if that makes sense. Like I've lived so many different types of lives and lifestyles, which is cool, and it's been really like fun and interesting and exciting. My 20s have been great so far because I feel like I've definitely dabbled in a lot of things and thrown a lot of things against the wall, and I've had all the fun and I've done all the things, and I don't know, it's like now it's kind of fun. I'm in my mid-20s. It's kind of fun to like reflect back at like 20-year-old Jacqueline and go, holy shit, I've grown up. Like I've really grown up, and I've really learned a lot about myself, and I've put a lot of work in, and all the things people say to do. I feel like you really have to, if you want to evolve, if you want to if you want shit to stop happening over and over and over, if you want patterns to stop repeating, because I feel like that's what happens. Like you basically become an adult, and all of a sudden you have to parent yourself. You're not being parented anymore. You're on your own, and you have to parent yourself, and you're going to come across a lot of situations where you have to like stop in the moment and like call yourself out and be disciplined and say like, oh my God, okay, like this happened last month, that happened this month, this keeps happening, blah, blah. So then you have to like, sit down. You got to square up with yourself in the mirror and every day, and you really have to parent yourself. And I don't know, is that advice too? But if you want to evolve, if you want to have a great life, you have to put in all that work and all that. You have to get, you know what it is? You have to get curious about your behavior. Instead of pointing the finger around all the people that fucked you over in your 20s, all the relationships that failed, and all the shitty people and all the toxic blah, 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 blah. Like, you really have to get curious about your role in it all and your behavior. And I think with that comes like I feel like that's how you can improve and make the most personal progress is like working on yourself. And like, I don't know, I'm not a life coach. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if I feel like I just said a lot of things without saying anything. Anyways, what was the question? Life advice for your 20s? No is a full sentence, bitch. No is a full sentence. Do I have anything else? I mean, I could do like guy life advice in my 20s, like relationship advice. Like red flags that I now see that I didn't when I was younger in my 20s. Anyways, let's do the next question. Okay, next question. If you had a boat, this is a fun one. If you had a boat, what would you name it? If I had a boat, what would I name it? Just name it like Jimmy. The Jimbo. I don't know. The Black Pearl. Captain Jack. I don't fucking know. Should I Google funny? Let me Google funny boat names. I bet that's a thing. Do I have the hiccups? I think I do. Funny boat names. Si, senor. That's a funny one. Usain Bolt. What are you looking at? These are kind of dumb. The Codfather. Nacho Boat. Feeling Naughty. Ooh, I like that one, but it's like Nauti. Aquaholic. These are kind of cheesy, but in a meeting, someone put on a boat. Let me go on images. Google Images has probably got some good ones. Eggs to sea. That's funny. Ship happens. My big deck. Peer pressure. I can't read the other word. Full of semen. Test tackles. What's his booty one? Surrender the booty. I love boats. I love boat names. It's just a fun environment to be on a boat. Last time I was on a boat, let me think about. This isn't off. I'm not even answering the question. The question is, what would I name my boat? I'm going to name it Jimmy. I don't fucking know. Like, I just read a lot of good examples. It's one of those things where, like, I'm going to buy the boat and then, like, have. Oh my God. I didn't mean to click images on this tab. God damn it. I just clicked on images for my Google search on a different tab called I Googled do dogs shit to the north, and the pictures of it are just like a bunch of dogs taking shits. Anyways, but yeah, it's one of those things where like I'm gonna get the boat and have that, do that little thing where you list a bunch of names out and you think of them, and then it's like it's an in the moment thing. It's not like I'm gonna name it right now. Anyways, what did Bill Burr say? He's like, you don't want to own the boat, you want to have a friend that has the boat, right? I think that's what he said. There's nothing worse than having your own boat and having to take care of it and spray it down every time and clean it, and just there's so much maintenance with boats. I would literally need a staff of people. I'd have to hire staff to take care of my boat, unless my man likes taking care of his own boat. Like, that's his thing. Like, I'll help, but I'm not excited about it. Like, the amount of times I've been fishing and then, like, on the dock with a fucking hose until, like, 11 p.m. spraying the boat down. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not it. It's not it. It's a major inconvenience, and it's kind of one of those things, though, with fishing where it's, like, part of it. It's just, like, it's what you got to do, but I'm not too, but because at that time I'm like, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I just want to like go home. Does anyone like actually enjoy that? Like cleaning the boat after you take it in? Let me know. So let's do the next question. Is this a long Q&A? I can't tell. I can't really tell how long I've been recording. I think it'll be like an hour. Next question, is your room messy? Is my room messy? Yeah, like there's always that chair with the clothes on it. There's always something not put away, you know what I mean? But I feel like overall it's like, okay, my bed is always made. It's not like, I'm trying to think of what would make it messy. I guess clothes and like shoes, and if I'm changing and I get all chaotic about it, then it gets messy. But after that, I just pick it up and it's on the chair, so it's like clean, but it's technically, you know what I mean? Like, does anyone do that? You get changed, or you like you make a tornado with your clothes. You make a complete tornado in your room of clothes after changing, and then you can't stand the look of it. Instead of putting them away, you just put them in a pile on a chair. And I guess, yeah, that's me. That's my, like, that's controlled chaos in my opinion. And I feel like overall my room is mostly clean, but you know, you have those fragments laying around. Okay, next question. Do you have a hidden talent? Do you have a hidden talent? Talent. Why is talent a weird word to say? A, long A, talent. Now I have like that. Now it sounds crusty. Talent. A, E, O, U. Now I like this. The Spanish vowels are different. Talent. Taliente. I don't even know if that's it. Fucking A. Do I have a hidden talent? I mean, yeah. Can't say it, but yeah, it's definitely a hidden talent. I got another hidden talent. Let me think. What am I good at? Yeah, first one I can't say. Second one I'm going to say is making cookies. I'm very good at that. I'm very good at cookie making. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just like I'm really good at baking in general. I'm good at cooking. I'm good at, honestly, anything in the kitchen. I'm not to be like that, but like I actually am. I grew up with a mom who showed me the ropes, you know what I mean? And literally all my mom does now is bake and cook and host people and have party. Like all she does, like I swear to God, like every time she always like sends pictures and videos in this group chat. We have like a huge family group chat. It's actually new. They finally added me on it. And it's got like my grandma and my aunts and everyone's on it, right? And they're always like sharing, my mom's always sharing pictures and videos and stuff of her like breads she's baking and her rolls and her fucking like dinners and pasta dishes and all this cool shit. And I'm like, damn, she's living my dream life. And that's it. So I don't know. That's like all I want to do, to be honest. I just want to like I'm really starting to, it sucks. I don't know if this is bad to say, and I feel like, why do I feel guilty about saying this? Like, it's starting to occur to me how excited I am about the idea of being like a housewife, like a mom, a housewife, like, oh, I get to cook for everyone and clean and bake and like tend to the house and do laundry, do chores. Like I legitimately love, and here's the thing, you guys all have to know my past. I've lived with someone before. I basically went through wife school. I called that wife training, that whole situation I was in. And I loved it. Like I literally felt complete. I was like, oh, okay. So if I was married and I lived with someone, like this is what I would do. And I got excited about it every single time. Like I loved grocery shopping. I loved cooking. I loved fucking making bacon and eggs every morning. All this fun. It was so fucking fun. And so, yeah, some days I'm just like, I'm that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So anyways, I'm not super driven career wise, to be honest. I'm not super motivated by like climbing to the top and like being a CEO and like, or whatever, like building my own empire. I'm really not. I'm more of I don't even understand myself sometimes. I'm like, why do I, and I think Jimmy's really making me realize how much I just want to like nurture and like have a family and just like, I don't know, have a simple little life like that. I swear to God, like the older I get, the more I just want less. I just want, yeah, fuck, okay. What was the question? Do I have a hidden talent? Oh, fucking, I mean, what else am I good at? Well, when I was with my sister this weekend, like she was like, oh, you don't need the map? Oh, you don't need the map? You know how to get there? I'm like, yeah, I know where I'm at. I feel like another talent I have is, like I'm good at navigation and directions. I have a really good sense of direction. And I'm very like, I can remember roads really well, and like I can remember where we turned, and like I think it's because I'm just super, I don't know, like visual like that, whatever. I mean, I know we talked about fishing earlier. I feel like I'm a good bird watcher on a boat if you need me to bird watch. I got good eyes. If you need to go if you need someone to look for birds out in the sea. Cuz see, where there's birds there's fish. That's what I learned. Where there's birds there's fish in the ocean. So, when you're on the boat, you look for the birds with the binoculars all day long. And then for 2 minutes, you fish. And that's it. So, yeah, I'm pretty good at bird watching. I'm good at like yoga stuff. Like I have a really flexible back. I feel like I'm good at any like back bends. I'm really good at. But it's kind of freaky. Like I think I've said this before on another episode. We're all built different, you know. Every body's different, but there's something about my back where I'm like, it literally. If I keep going at this yoga stuff, like I'm gonna bend in half. Straight up. Like, I don't know. There's like, it's like, is there a rib missing or something? Like, I just completely, and it feels so good though. Like, when I do it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like fully expressing my spine to the most like expressed version of itself. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Should I look that up? I'm actually curious. Like, variations of spine flexibility. Extreme spine flexibility. I'm probably going to see those like dancers with those like balls where they like sit on their heads and shit. Flexibility. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is like, yeah, you see these like acrobatic people that can yeah, like her butt is on her head because she's that flexible. I'm not at that level, but like, oh my God, the pictures. It seems like your back would break in half, but it doesn't. And something that's crazy when I do the wheel pose, so when I do the back bend pose at the end of my yoga class, that's usually part of the end of the class. The rush I get, I swear to God, yoga gets me high. I don't understand it. Like, it literally feels like it's a physical high. It's like I get this flush and this tingly sensation in my legs, and it like happens. It's like a weird, it's almost ticklish. I feel ticklish, and it's like I feel like it's a bunch of like blood rushing or something. I don't understand it, because every time I'm in that pose, the first like 30 seconds of it suck, and it's kind of like a hurt so good thing where my legs are tingling. It feels like my toes are ticklish. I can't explain it. And then after that, I'm like high. I'm literally rolling on, like, I don't understand it. But and I know at that point in the class, like, you've been moving around for about an hour and your blood's really oxygenated. Maybe it's part of that. And I've been deep breathing, but I love back bends. Why am I answering? What was the question? Oh yeah, what's your hidden talent? I guess that. Okay, I need more water. What do you look for in a guy? Oh God. Next question. What do you look for in a guy? I mean, this is a reoccurring question. I feel like a lot of guys ask the same. Like, guys want to know from a girl's perspective. I get it. I mean, I look for, something that I've noticed when I've been in relationships, like, the thing I really like a lot is how a man makes me feel super safe and like comfortable and protected. Like, right now, as I'm podcasting, I live in my own place. I've got Jimmy, but he can't do shit. He's a fucking golden retriever, okay? Like, it's a joke. But like, if there was a man, like, if I lived with someone or dated, if I was in a relationship with a guy and I was like, and he was in my presence, there's something about a male presence that makes you feel really comfortable, and like it's like a warmth that a man brings to my life that I really enjoy and I really like. Obviously, like that's what's nice about having a partner, you know. That's like I guess like a non-traditional answer, like someone who can protect me. They can protect me and make me feel safe and like just at ease. Like I like someone that puts me at ease and like they're just, I don't know, I'm comfy with them. Okay, let's see what else. I got that. I mean, you know, passion, moral integrity. You got to have moral integrity with me. Super important to me. I like confidence, but I definitely like the quieter confidence. I don't like that cocky stuff. I don't need a big loud mouth fucking dude. Like you are confident, but you're not. You're like, you're cool about it. You're like, you have a, what is it called? Not swag. That's kind of a lame word. You got a swagger, a suave. You're fucking smooth. You're smooth. I like smoothness and with confidence. Oh fuck. Like clear communication. Clear communication. I'm at that point where that's what was missing in all of my past relationships. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, like clear communication, and especially up front. Like, I don't like. I don't know. I like the cat and mouse thing. I think a little chasey chase, little cat and mouse is fun. But like at some point, you really need to get clear with me, or else it's like, I feel like I'm getting nowhere with you. So that's important to me. Okay. Oh, and something I keep seeing all of this, like, so I'm on like dating relationship TikTok right now. That's like the niche I'm in or whatever. Like I've liked a lot of videos about dating relationships. That's what I'm personally trying to like, I don't know, understand better right now, especially in this world, like with all the, just how everything's changed and evolved now. Like I like to hear different people talk about dating now and stuff. So, and it's also a lot of bullshit, to be honest. I'm like, a lot of people are like, there are literally women now, and I don't understand this. Well, I do and I don't. I get it and I don't at the same time. I'm like, where they're teaching other women how to be toxic, and it's like a good thing. It's like, oh, this is how you do it. You're toxic, and that's how you're gonna get your man, or not even get your man. It's like that's how you're gonna, like, I don't even understand it. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I trying to say here? They're like teaching toxic behavior, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, go out with your girlfriends and say you're gonna hang out with them later instead, or like say you're gonna hang out with them tonight, and then go out with your girlfriends and take a bunch of pictures and ghost him and don't say anything. Like, what the fuck? Like, what was he even saying? Oh yeah, so there's a lot of people, or there's this video I've seen on TikTok where this girl's like, if they're not obsessed with you, we don't talk to them. We don't date them. If they're not obsessed with you, we don't talk to them, we don't date them. I'm like, okay, like, I feel like the thing about that is kind of what I said before. Like, I'm okay with a little cat and mouse. I think that's healthy. Like, it's actually a red flag to me if a man is too eager and too obsessed and too excited about like me and the relationship. Like, I feel like those girls love when the man is like chivalrous as fuck. Is that the word? Like flowers and gifts and like lavish experiences and trips and they're just like obsessed, and they're showering their queens, and they're just like, it's like this thing. I feel like that girl is like she likes that kind of attention, male attention, where to me it's like, that's not a requirement, and that's not something I value in a relationship. Like, I don't need you to like show your love with all this shit. Like, it doesn't make a difference to me at all. Especially like, so But I feel like what those women also do, what a lot of girls do, and I've actually called myself out. I've called myself out on this, kind of recently actually, where a lot of the times I'll just include myself, like we waste guys' time, like we waste genuine guys' time, guys' times, guys, fucking, what's the tense here? We waste men, we waste good guys' time, kind of like looking for attention and looking to see, like, and trying to like gauge their interest and like looking for that. And then if it's not the level we want, this is more me in the past where I've called myself out on this, by the way, or in their case, if it's not the level of like obsession they're looking for, then they just like they just like lead them on for a little bit and then get out. They like waste their time for a little bit and then ghost them or whatever. And I feel like, I don't know, I just think if you're looking for someone to be like bowing down to you and praising you and like obsessed with you, like that's a you problem. Like, to be honest, I feel like that's not normal. I think you need to have a little you should be a little less needy like that, I guess, and more self-assured and like secure or something, where you're, I don't know, you understand that like men have lives, they have other shit going on. It's not about you. It's not all you in your life and like making you happy 24/7. I mean, it sounds good on paper. Yeah, they should do that. But you know, as like back to what I said, like I'll explain what I've noticed. Like I will get DM'd by, you know, genuine dudes who are, you know, working hard in life, doing cool things. And you know, I've noticed like I'll do the little flirty flirt, or you know, kind of recently actually this happened where I noticed like I think this guy's just kind of like, I'm wasting my time because I'm literally not interested, but I played along for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I felt kind of bad about it. And that's probably the life of a guy. You know, you're just like, you get confused. You're like, oh, they showed interest and then now they're just fucking out. What? I don't get it. So I have a problem because I'm like kind of too nice in the DM sometimes. And I'm not even like, I legitimately don't get excited by people on the internet. Is that fucked up? That's why I have issues with dating apps. Like I literally can't, I just like, I don't care who you are. Like it's hard for me, unless I've met you in real life really, or like if I meet you in person, it's hard for me to get excited about people virtually now. I'm just like, it doesn't do anything to me. And that's why I'll be like nice in the DMs. I'll respond to DMs and I'll like it, or I'll respond back something like, you know, maybe I'll flirt. Okay. Sometimes I've done that. But I feel like even then it's like, just don't say anything. Just, I don't know. Being too nice though, it bites me in the ass because guys think that I like them, that I like them more than I do or whatever. They get like the wrong impression. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Or if you show like the bare minimum of respect and kindness on a date, they think you're in love with them. It's like, this is just me being a good person. I'm not in love with you. Like, I'm not trying to, like, this is the first date. Like, calm down. Anyways, let's do another question. Oh, fuck. This person asked me 2 would you rathers back to back. Finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers? Finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers? Oh, this is easy. I'd do the finger-sized nipples, but stay with me, and then I would get surgery. And then they would look normal. I mean, that'd be a simple surgery. Right? They just chop them off and they'd be cute after that. Yeah, I do the finger-sized nipples because nipple-sized fingers would be stupid. You couldn't like hold anything or do anything. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. And the other one is, oh God. I don't want to answer this one. Shit on someone or be shitted on. Shit on someone or be shitted on. Jesus. Like, what? I have to pick? It would suck to be shitted on. But at the same time, I would there's something about like squatting over someone and shitting on them. I don't know. I'd rather be, I don't know. I couldn't shit on someone. Can this be figuratively and not like, could this just be like, oh, like shit on someone's outfit? Like, can I, or be shitted on? Like, be hated on or shit on other people? Can I just pick one of those? Be a hater or be hated on? I'd rather be hated on every time. So I guess that's the same as being shit on. So I have to say I'd rather be shit on than shit on someone else. Shit. Okay, next question. What's your favorite kind of Oreo? Ooh. Jimmy's being so cute. Are you in your own world on your back? I swear he's a cat. You know how cats lay on their back and like and they sprawl out? Yeah, you're being cute. I'll say this, and this is what is so cool about life. Two things. One, this is something that came to mind last night. One, I think it is so cool that I get to share my life with my dog. Like, my experiences are his experiences. We get to live life together, and we get to go through life together, and he gets to be around me and hang out with me, and that is so cool. And the other thing that hit me, or that keeps hitting me, is that I literally get, if I don't cuddle with him, like if he takes a nap for a couple hours and I haven't touched him in a minute, I have to cuddle with him, I have to pet him, I have to hang out with him. Like, the physical touch I have for my dog or whatever, like the need for physical touch and cuddling is so insane. Like, I get, what is it called? Separation issues with him. People talk about their quarantine puppies having separation problems now or something, but like, it's the opposite. Like, well, he likes being close to me. I think he does, but I always go to him. I'm like, I always need to like cuddle with him, especially in the morning. And my favorite thing to do is I do my yoga for an hour and then I cuddle with Jimmy for like 15 minutes after. And it's the most beautiful experience it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. We sit on the couch. I like have a sweaty outfit, like my yoga outfit on, and then I put my hood, like a giant hoodie on, and then I cuddle with him. It's bliss. It's pure bliss. I love it. That's one of my favorite things ever right now. Okay, did I answer the question? Oh, what's your favorite kind of Oreo? I mean, I guess they have all those crazy ones now in the store. I like the mint ones, kinda. I think the mint ones are good. They're like half mint, I think, half regular. Mint's good. I like mint stuff. Mint Oreos. I've had some of the cool flavors before. Like, I think I've had the carrot cake one's lit. Which seems like a weird combo for an Oreo, but it's good. It's kind of like a golden Oreo. But I'm going to go mint. That's my answer. Next question. Oh God, it went away. What would you do with your time if you had infinite money? Ooh. Oh my God, that's kind of overwhelming. If I had infinite money, what would I do with my time? There's so many ways I could go about this. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many, like, macro, micro, like, there's so many things I could do with my time. But I'd say if I had to alter my life right now and adjust what I'm doing, if money was infinite and that was a possibility, I would still podcast like that. And I'm not going to bullshit this. Like, I'm not going to be like, well, it's easy to say this now, but then once you get the infinite money, maybe everything it'll probably change, and I'll probably just like travel and like, I don't even know. I'd probably travel. No, but you know what? First of all, I'd say if you had an infinite supply of money, which is kind of one of those genie in a bottle questions, it's kind of the same thing because it's like infinite. It's like pixie dust. I would try to do something with, I would try to put my money towards good causes, like improving the homeless situation here in California. or just all over the world, wherever, you know what I just really, what really breaks my heart is the conflicts in the Middle East and the wars still going on, just like the bombings and the fucking drone strikes and all this crazy shit still happening over there, and like the Gaza Strip and like fucking Middle East, all over, over there. That's, to me, it's just like, it's over there, it's not here, it's over there, it's on their turf, it's not on our turf. And I think about that like every day. I'm like, I live in a flight path, kind of like, I live in a city where there's an airport, right? And I'm like, I hear planes every day. I don't think twice that, oh, this could bomb me. This plane's gonna drop a bomb. But like, if you lived in other countries, it's like, that's a sad reality. They're like, oh, this could be us, this could be it. There's, so that, I feel like, I don't even know if I had infinite money, like, I don't know, like, fix all that shit somehow. I don't even know. I feel like one of the facts about life is that I think war is never going to go away. And like poverty and like homeless people, like some homeless people literally don't want to work. They literally want to live on the streets. They're content with that. They're just like, I don't give a fuck. And so how do you help those people? How do you motivate those? Like, you can't. They're going to be a homeless person. That's their life choice. And so if I could help improve their quality of life, with some new facilities and options for them, and I didn't even know, but the war stuff and I don't know. I don't want to get sad right now. But honestly, I would still podcast. I would still do this. I probably move. I'd stay in San Diego, and I'd probably I'd buy a house in Italy. I'd buy a fucking house in London. I'd buy a house in like every city, and like travel to and just like chill for like 6 months at a time in places I haven't been, and explore, and take my family with me, and fucking go. And I'd probably buy a home in Washington, or like a lake house or something. Like, yeah, maybe I'd like live on next to fucking Bill Gates, up in Seattle or something, or Bellevue, wherever the fuck he lives. Anyways, I don't know. Like, I don't know about this question. I'm like, what would I do if I had, what is it? Infinite money. What would I do with my time? Because you can do a lot. I mean, I'd say travel. Yeah, see the world, really get that out of. I don't know though. Like, sometimes I'm like, I get excited. I'm excited about traveling right now because of. It's been a minute for me, but at the same time, like, if there's no better place to me in this world than my mom's house. Like, I just like being home with my family. And if I could spend more time with them, like I can. The thing is I can work anywhere. So like, I'm gonna, I'm making a trip home next month, and I'll be there again. And so that's great. And so I don't know. I feel like I like my life. I really want to do much. I want to do anything different with my time other than like travel and probably buy shit that I want. Like, I'd change my living situation and probably my car situation, and like, I don't even know though, but that stuff, it's like, until it happens, like, I don't know. Like, this is what, if I won the lottery, what would I do? I don't know. I'd invest it. Fucking invest the infinite money, bitch. I'd fucking buy a bunch of fucking Bitcoin. That's what I do. I'd buy, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Should I end this? Am I kind of getting like, oh, Jimmy, I know. See, now I just want to hug him and hold him. He just came up to me. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're my best friend. You're my best friend. Oh, and he's putting all of his weight on my arm. I love when dogs do that, when they like rest their whole head and like they like relax their head on you somehow, like on your shoulder, on your arm, like whatever, your leg. They're just like chilling. Yeah. Okay, I'll end the podcast and then we'll go walk. Yeah, we'll go walk. You're cute as shit, and I'd rather hold you than podcast right now, to be honest, because I think I talked it out. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the episode. Thanks for hanging out. I think today was fun. I'm definitely trying to... I want to stop being a slacker. And I think, last week was I had a lot of stuff happening in the background of, not only was the weather shitty, and I kind of said that, but like I had a lot going on in life. So, that kind of affected the podcast last week. But overall, like I really want to bring it for you guys. I really want to like improve the show, and I'll take that into consideration, because if you guys are noticing I'm slacking, that's a red flag. I need to fucking work on it. And kind of address what's happening here on the show, because it's kind of like, what the hell? I just do it every day, and I don't really, I don't think about it too much, which is that's kind of the plan though. I don't want to make this like a big production. I just want to get on the mic and talk it out and then post it. And so, yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here 7 days a week. And finally, if you want to join my Patreon, it's my subscription service where you can get access to my exclusive content. It's over at patreon.com/TJMS. Go check it out. You get Friday shout outs. You get phone calls from me. You get exclusive content, videos, pictures, etc. Especially, there's a lot of content on Patreon that backs up the stuff I talk about. Like I post supporting images and videos that will make sense for you guys, that will complete the stories I tell on here. So check it out. Patreon.com/TJMS. All right, that's it. I hope your weekend's going well so far, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.